gonna get down with it.
But
dude, when we start shooting signs, that first bonding scene, because we were talking about that in the pool when you left, like
as long as
shit,
it survives, that's all I
yeah.
care.
We're gonna have to be really careful with that scene because shooting loaded firearms for one is extremely dangerous, and then also like finding the right road that no one's gonna be on, and no houses. And
Of course, and I
that
think
road today would have been great.
You really? What's that?
The shooting scene. What'd you say is a what scene?
I said I think it's a great scene.
Oh, it's fucking awesome.
I think it's gonna
a
tell a lot, and
I think
it's
it's
gonna be
lovely.
fun.
I think it's reckless and fucking out of control and Wild West.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the cut from
I love it.
from you guys shooting the guns to cut. It's like we'll do like a reveal where we still hear the gun.
Shooting the signs.
Yeah.
So it's bam, 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 cut, bam, bam, bam,
Exactly.
bam, and the fucking holes punching through the sign, and he's fucking Wild Westing out of the sidecar.
Exactly.
Yes, it's gonna be
Dude,
awesome.
I think you should be sitting up on the back,
to be
holding onto the bar, so you're
For sure, hanging out for sure.
I think we're in good places, and this is guerrilla style. We're getting what we can get, doing the best we can in that given moment, and at the end of the day, that's fucking good enough.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be hard on ourselves because at the end of the day, the one thing this movie's gonna be is gonna be a beautifully composition, beautifully shot.
You guys, you and your brother are just fucking
No, we're gonna
wonderful.
This is great.
Yeah,
At
they're
the end of the
wonderful.
day,
Oh man, I feel the same way about you guys.
yeah,
You're wonderful. Just
we're just gonna stay well rested.
Fuck, tell me about
That means you.
it. So, at least myself, I know I can speak for Eric too, but totally dulled because we just were worn out. I mean, we've driven 3,000 miles in 2 weeks and working 14 to 16-hour days every fucking day,
Yeah, it sucks.
and it's just worn us
Right.
fucking down to the
But
nubs.
and the
you know?
shitter is that the option is you have to fucking jump off the goddamn mountain. You have no choice.
No shit.
You're
I know.
making your movie,
Yeah.
and this is when you're making it.
No,
You know
it's
that-
true.
It's on.
You have to.
The thing was,
Exhausted.
it was, I know, and that's, I'm glad.
You guys have been on the road a long time.
Yeah. You'll be.
And you guys are in a great synchronicity. The three of
Yeah.
you are clearly on sync, and it's clear, and that's neat,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3
And you
people.
guys are
That's
aligned.
impressive.
That's why the whole purpose of you coming to Moab was to fucking
Right. Mindful. That was
get
so
him
mindful.
fucking in there
Yeah.
and fucking into the vibe with the rest of us because we're riding a good wave right now, and all he has to do is just jump on the board with us. And
That's
we're
right.
gonna
You
rock
just,
and roll.
go, just start to figure out the balance, right?
Exactly.
We did these shots. Like it was so sick. Just weaving through the canyon, and then we parked the bike at the river. You have the Colorado, this gigantic rock, and he's typing on the computer. It was just these shots were so
I'm
great.
excited to see.
Like I said, at the end of the day, it's gonna look pretty. Me and you will look goddamn pretty on camera.
Why did you start typing on the last one? Because you weren't typing for the 2 middle takes?
Well, I was trying to give him, because I was trying to react off of him.
Right.
And the first time I did it kind of normal, just fed him lines. I wasn't acting there with you. The second time, I just wanted to fucking turn around and fucking look at him in the eye and fucking be like, here. And then the third one, he said, I'm kind of losing it, so I screamed and said, I have to go in this and do this fucking acting type. And when I was in the acting moment, it was just, I felt like typing at the end, like I'm going back into this, I'm writing my thing, I ain't listening to this cat. Because he's trying to get under my skin, because he started playing with me mentally
Right.
as Tex, and I'm sitting there going, okay, he's fucking trying to banter with me, this is a hierarchy thing, this is a pissing contest between two human beings, keep going with him, keep going with him, keep going with him, maybe something will come out of it that you can cut to and use as building his character in the edit room,
Yeah.
but whatever, we played with
Well,
it.
that's dope, dude. Thank you.
Well, it's your fucking close-up, bro. It's your money shot.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed. And that was the great irony, because I was like, all right, that last take, I'm like, fuck, I'm becoming insane.
No, I'm sitting there right across from you watching you. I believed you. I believed what you were saying to
Let's
me.
see if your heater's working.
And I think that's kind of important. I mean, if I'm believing you, like, yeah, I'm an actor just like you are. I know every once in a while I'm not feeling it and I gotta go into some sort of tool bag and make believe again.
Yeah.
But the times you're in the pocket and feeling it, you gotta do it. And today on the road, I felt totally, the first take especially, I felt totally in the pocket. And
No, the take when you throw out your hand, I was the hitchhiker.
That's
Throw
the
out your
take.
hand, that take was sweet.
Which one are you talking about?
It was take when I
Take when he throws
remembered
out
to
his
say,
hand
hey,
and says,
Sanders, and he said, hey,
Sanders.
Tex. Because it was such a real moment.
Right.
That was so sick.
Yeah.
That was moment stuff.
And we met each other as the characters there.
That opening scene. Yeah.
No, I felt good about that whole fucking hitchhiking scene because it was We were in the middle of nowhere.
That was funny.
And what I loved most about it was at the
My
end
ass
of the
crack
day,
showing.
end of the day after we
You
shot.
should see the shot, the first shot.
I keep telling him, hey dude, your ass crack's hanging
Well,
out."
after we shot, hey, what about this ass crack? Because she got in your crawl space, and you were like, okay, maybe the ass crack isn't
Crawl
good.
space.
And,
Yes, it's-
yeah,
like, oh, God,
Dave was like,
we're
no,
gonna-
ass crack. We want ass crack.
Yeah,
I know
the
that.
character I have needs to be this kind of dude.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah, he does.
totally, yeah.
Big character.
That's crystal
things.
clear.
It is.
The cop thing was a fucking movie in its own little world. Four classic people in a fucking vehicle with a scorpion. All this gear on this trailer, get pulled over in the middle of nowhere. We know we're gonna get pulled over. We have no light.
Right.
Pretty logical, right?
Right.
We all live in a world of logic.
Right.
Get pulled over. That
And it's
that
scorpion.
fucking farm-fed boy. Sure.
Yeah,
So, mate,
tell
that
tell
is-
the story.
We
Tell
got
the
pulled over.
story.
We're
We got
driving.
pulled
Okay, I'll
over.
tell the story. We're driving through the fucking night.